at Michigan, we prioritize excellence, and that's one thing that we do on a consistent basis every day.
Yeah, that's the standard here. Like, this is Michigan hockey. Like, we don't split weekends, we sweep them.
Continue to work hard and push each other every day. You know, we got a lot of really good players on the team, and it's competitive, but you know, every day we come in and we push each other.
Teammate Conner Adcock commitment to the University of Michigan hockey team.
Are they going to put this on YouTube?
We do care a lot about winning games, and we do care a lot about hockey, but ultimately we do care more about the community and, you know, how we can help others and bring them aboard our mission. Being about a third away through the season, one of the biggest lessons is just how competitive each game is and how much people hate Michigan and they want to beat us every night. We want to be battle tested towards the end of the year, and it just works in our favor that every team wants to bring their A game against us, and it really makes us better.
When we play our game, you know, we can win games. When we do the right things and we work on it in practice, you know, we can be very successful and we can, you know, go far. But I think it's just, as a whole, just sticking together and being a team and, you know, going into weekends and playing our game and coming out with victories.
We had a tough meeting before the BU series. You know, we had a lot of hard conversations, you know, with each other and with the coaching staff, and, you know, a lot of us had to look ourselves in the mirror. And such a, you know, elite program, and, you know, the people before us have set such a high standard for us, and, you know, we got to live up to that every single day.
You know, I think that was a really good conversation for us to have, because it made everyone on our team look themselves in the mirror and say, am I giving my best, and am I striving for excellence like our coaches are? Because ultimately they lead the charge of our team, and I think they do a really good job of realizing what it means to play here. And I think that we haven't won a national championship here in a while, and I think that changing that culture a little bit of, you know, just being excellent in every area of your life will ultimately help us win a national championship.
We weren't too happy with our game. I think we got away from it a little bit when we played USA the weekend before. So it was almost just like a culture identity reset, that we're not just going to show up and expect to beat people. You've got to earn it every night. You have a target on your back at Michigan, and people want to beat Michigan. That's why it's sold out every time we play on the road. That's why Yost is rocking every time. But it's a privilege, and it's extremely difficult to stay at the top, and you have to earn that every night. So that starts with practice. It's not just showing up for the games.
Right up! Chip! Yeah!
Things, if they're not going well, aren't just going to change because of time. You've got to put in the work, and you've got to build that confidence inside of yourself. And I think there's been some pain with individual guys, there's been some pain with our team in certain areas, and then you address that and you take steps to progress forward.
I feel like a lot of times you guys are delivering it, but we don't have two guys going to the net. Like, you have a guy stuck on the wall, you have our bumper support, and then you shoot the puck and it just, like, it dies. Like, is that? I agree. I don't get it. I don't get it either.
Sometimes they're going in for you and sometimes they're not. And I think that's kind of been the journey of our season so far, is, you know, we're working really hard and we're not getting rewarded as much as we'd like. And I think it's going to start really coming in the near future here. When we all start clicking, it's going to be, we're going to be a really strong team.
I think it started Monday, and throughout that whole week, we worked really hard together and kind of set that standard for the weekend. But going into the weekend, like, it's just another series. Like, we got to come out with a sweep. Like, that's our expectation, that's our standard. And I think the guys realize that, you know, there's no more splitting weekends. Like, you come in every weekend going for a sweep.
From Agganis Arena, the Jack Barker Rink, it is hockey night on Agganis Way, the first of two between the Terriers and the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, I mean, after splitting with St. Cloud, I think going into the BU weekend, we don't go into split series, we go into sing a song, and I think that's one thing that we had a major emphasis on going into BU, is we want to leave that place singing a song with our brothers.
Going into Boston, our goal is just to, you know, to prove to people what we're made of. You know, there's a lot of new faces, a lot of new guys. So I think just going into Boston and showing people what we've got. You know, we put a lot of work in during the week. We worked hard. We got after it. So just trust, you know, our abilities and go out there and compete like it's our last game.
big series, BU and Michigan, both programs who are, very tradition heavy and are very historically known programs.
Now sends Eiserman down central. Eiserman, Lister and a goal!
That's one thing NAR really stresses is just details in this program. And if you keep consistently doing small details, it'll add up to a big picture. And it did in the third period.
Players jostle at center with some cross checks. Here's Werner, he scores! Werner has tied the game! And how about that?
The best part about finding ways to win is stepping up in big moments, whether that's defending or creating offense.
There we go. Mullen bumped off by Eiserman. Eiserman now flies right back, tried to go through to Harvey, and then through to Celebrini, and now the Wolverines with a jump 2-on-1. Over the line's Hage. Hage holds it in front to the goal. Warner again.
We played a good game, but nothing was really coming. So we just, intermission, we were just like, let's go out hard, let's compete, let's continue to play our game, and then, when we get the chances, let's bury them. So I was lucky to get those chances and to put them in the back of the net.
We find a way to win, and that's important, especially going down the stretch at the end of the year. You never know when a game can be broken open, and I think that's one thing NAR's emphasized a lot is being able to manage the ebbs and flows of the game, and when it's your time to take the knockout punch, I think that's one thing we've done really well this year.
So the Terriers of Boston University are defeated on night one of this two-game weekend series with the Michigan Wolverines.
The energy was really good. It was up. We competed the first game. We came out with the victory. But ultimately, I think the culture at Michigan is to sweep weekends. Yeah, that's the standard here. Like, this is Michigan hockey. Like, we don't split weekends. We sweep them.
It is hockey night on Aganis Way. It is Saturday night as the Terriers get ready for the Michigan Wolverines in the back end of this two-game weekend series.
I guess going into the game, we just wanted to get pucks deep and pressure the D heavily.
Moldenauer got forced by McCarthy. Shot in, save, rebound, goal, and the Wolverines take the lead. There's Warner again, his third of the weekend.
You got to win every shift. We say it a lot on the bench, and in between periods is, you win your races and battles and you win your shift.
The stick side of Corby off the draw with chance, triggers it, scores! Now an opening for Capone. Capone with a shift. Backhanded a goal with 6 seconds left in the period.
How important is it to start strong in the second period?
We're going to be ready. They're obviously going to be ready too. We obviously have an advantage, and we'll be ready to take it.
So penalty clock clean as we begin the second period.
Can't get too high, can't get too low, and just kind of focus on the, your first shift.
Placed in deep, Michigan trying to work it in, and they score to tie the game. Quick pass from behind the net, centered. 24 seconds in, the Terriers just did not get the wake-up call.
We just wanted to really create chaos around the net, chuck more pucks down low and make them defend us down low. And that's exactly what Luka did, is he just threw a puck down low, and TJ Hughes was behind the net, and he found me out front, and we were able to get one.
2 periods in the books here.
Now Draper takes over, in behind the goal, wrap around, try, hit the side of the net. Now he'll try again, he scores!
Chaos is pretty hard to defend. When we can create some of it in the offensive zone, it's really hard to defend.
So Edwards coming in front. Hallam scores! Hard play goal! Jackson Hallam's second goal of the game.
60 minutes of hockey decides nothing tonight.
OT is definitely one of my attributes. I love skating. That's one of my attributes as a player.
Going into overtime, I think we all know, we practice it in practice sometimes, and I think just knowing that, have poise with the puck, run some switches, and hopefully get your looks.
Eiserman up over the line, charges the line, drops it off. Capone, wrister, misfired it wide.
Here's a chance for Michigan. 2-on-1. Coming in is Hughes in front. They score!
Garrett Chifsky won a big race, and he hit me backdoor as I was steaming up the left side there, and then we got to celebrate in the opposing team's rink, which was pretty fun.
Jackson Hallam with the hat trick, and Michigan wins in overtime.
Individually and as a team, I think we have a lot of confidence. You go in to be a top 5 team on the road. That's big for the team. It shows that, the work that we put in practice and all the stuff we did in the off season, that's paying off. So I think just carrying, that momentum into the Notre Dame weekend, and obviously the Big Ten is big. So getting those 2 wins in conference play is huge. Feeling great going into Notre Dame. We're starting conference play, and every point matters in that situation. And yeah, they're a hard team. The past 4 years I've been here, they've been hard to play against, and we've had some battles with them. So
it's one of the toughest opponents, not only in the Big Ten, but in college hockey to get to the net front. They're extremely physical. They're hard to play against.
I really stressed that this team is going to hate us because of what we did to them last year. And I think it was like 5 games we won against them last year, and they maybe got 1 on us. These are really big points at the start of the year in the Big Ten.
And we're underway at Yost, underway in Big Ten conference play.
You're never gonna, win those games 8-0 or anything like that. Like, it's gonna be a close game with those guys, and you just got to find a way to win it.
Oh, coming down to play it, went right down to the corner, battling a pair of Irishmen. Now Ernest shoots, score! Tied at 1-1.
Did a good job, defending our net, and so did they. Like, they're gonna, pack guys in and block shots. That's what you expect out of them, and you just got to find ways to penetrate that and find a way to score.
And we go to overtime. Michigan outshot them 43-19.
That was one of the things they did well. Is their goalie was playing really well for them, and sometimes that's going to happen, but you just got to find ways to win.
They will bring it in. Koopman's shot way wide. Here's a chance for Michigan now. Reminiscent of last week. In they come. They wait. They shoot. They score! It's Evan Werner. It's the overtime goal. And Michigan wins in overtime.
Going into the game, it's tight. When you get a chance to, 3-on-3 overtime, the game kind of opens up a little bit, so it allows for a little bit more creativity, a little bit more speed. You're not as, tight. You're able to make some plays, but ultimately it was just, they missed the net coming down, and then it was luckily a 2-on-1, and, the puck was rolling a bit, so I wanted to get the shot off, but, able to find that second chance, getting to the net.
Right before the game, coach comes in, and, we kind of talk about having a hot start and, getting on the board early, and, winning the first 5 minutes is something we talk about a lot.
In the Notre Dame territory, the Wolverines have it out in front. Here's a shot and goal! Michael Hayes has one of them!
I think it was just excitement. Anytime you get the chance to play a game and beat a team and sweep a team, our start resulted from just being amped up.
I wouldn't say we came out any different. We came out with the mentality of we want to get shots on net, and we want to create chaos around the net. And, sometimes they just go in, and when they go in, sometimes they go in bunches.
But we've seen them a couple times. They score! Oh no! Look at that shot!
Kind of just, it was like off a rush. The puck came behind the net, kind of bounced, and then came back to me. And I was coming around the net. I kind of wanted to get a quick shot, hopefully catch the goalie. Sleeping a little bit, but it ended up taking a funny bounce. But sometimes you need those.
And again, I tell you what, this kid is on fire. Evan Werner again.
We were sticking to what we did the night before, is getting shots in the net and winning the net front, and just doing simple things to make our team successful. I don't think we don't try to change our game in and night out. We just try to be Michigan hockey, and I think that's one thing that we've been doing a really good job lately, and it's helped carry to a lot of wins.
So Notre Dame had to clear the zone, 25 seconds left. And here's a wide open net for Hallam. He scores! Jackson Hallam. That'll do it. Michigan's going to sweep the Irish.
Unreal job on the wall at the end. Unreal winning the race and battles. I know it wasn't the third that we would have liked, but like at the end of the day, dude, all that matters is finding a way. A lot of Warriors in this room. Corpse, great game, buddy.
After 2 straight sweeps, and sweeping the first time at home, to hear that crowd and be able to sing that song in the locker room after is, it's a good feeling. It's something special that never gets old here, and you can't take that for granted. When I got named captain, it was a dream come true for me. Grew up here, going to Michigan games my whole life. Always dreamt of playing here, and to be able to be the captain here is, it truly is an honor. I know it sounds cliche, but it's something I take with me every single day, and can't take it for granted. And when I leave here, I want to leave an impact on my teammates, the community, and as a program and as a whole. And that's something I take pride in, and trying to help as many people as I can while I'm here.
What are you doing here today? Just watching the boys?
Team Impact pairs a person with a disability or illness with the sports team. Kind of makes them your new teammate and someone that will be around at practices or games or whatever they like.
You don't realize in the moment how great we really have it here at Michigan and playing hockey, and so when you have someone like Conner come in, it really gives you that perspective and just appreciation of who he is and what we have. So.
Hey Conner. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, Conner's been unbelievable. I mean, just his smile, seeing him every day, like before the games, like doing our warm-up and just seeing him there with a smile on his face, giving us fist bumps is obviously it's truly special. He's a great kid, and it's just it's nice to be able to have an impact in his life as much as he does in ours. I think it's just huge going to the rink every day and being able to see him with a smile on his face, knowing whatever you're going through, like he does it with a smile every day, and he's just someone to look up to for all of us. So he's been huge.
Conner, we've got a contract for you here. All right, it says November 6, 2024. This agreement confirms teammate Conner Adcock commitment to the University of Michigan hockey team. By signing this agreement, Conner agrees to the following. I am committed to showing up with a can-do attitude. Can you do that? Come on. Okay, 1 for 1. I'm committed to daily affirmations like I am strong and I am proud of myself. Can you do that? Okay. Yeah. I am committed to cheering on my teammates and I am ready to be cheered on by them. You got it? Okay, you're in. I'm committed to singing the fight song and yelling, "Let's go blue."
There it is.
It tells a lot about our program and just what we stand for here. And we do care a lot about winning games, and we do care a lot about hockey, but ultimately we do care more about the community and how we can help others and bring them aboard our mission.
What do you think, buddy?
Welcome to the team, buddy.
We'll work on the NIL. Okay?
Yeah. We're excited to have you.
We're seeking a national championship, but we also want to bring Conner along too because we feel he's a big part of that. And it just shows the battles he's gone through in his life and how he hasn't stopped fighting. And maybe we can bring that mentality to our team and just look at him as an example of how to never give up fighting and keep pushing forward.
How many goals you guys scored today? All right. Whoa! Just make sure there's none on me, all right? I can't afford to dash up. Yeah.
No, I'm excited. I did it once when I was at the USA program. We actually played the Olympic team. Oh, nice. So like Farmer and all those guys.
It's just upper body strength.
Yeah. Is it hard to learn? Like.
Not really.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? We're here at Yost Ice Arena about to take on Sled hockey. Follow us along today and get an inside look of what it's like. Let's go!
Here to have some fun with the boys. Let them see what adaptive sports is all about.
We're live here playing Michigan in sled hockey.
Yeah, there we go. All right, now let's race.
No matter what we're going through, to always put a smile on our face and enjoy the time we have together and just be a good teammate. That's what Conner is he's a great teammate for us to be able to learn from, and it's great having him around, having that smile around, and all of his energy.
Yeah, I'd love to see a trick.
All right, ready? I'm gonna try turning at the center ice. Turning left. Oh, that did not work. Turning's not my thing. I see. So like this. Nice. Like that. Kinda. You obviously did it way better than me.
Sit on 2 blades.
Set of 1 per skate. That's how we skate. On our sticks, we have these picks to help propel us.
Each stitch is curved into the toe to give yourself a nice little line there and a curve. But yeah, so everything else is the same as stand-up, with a little bit different mechanics.
My hips are on fire right now. It's all right here.
All right, so we're about to play asteroids. They're gonna race from one end to the other through the neutral zone, and we're gonna just fire pucks at it and see who we can get out.
Well, how do you dodge the puck?
Yeah, if you do it really, it'll probably go by your blades. You just swing your butt up.
So I just learned on how to skate. I don't know if I can do a wheelie right now. I had to have hit him. Oh, he got hit. He got hit.
You got it. Yeah.
Nice. Good work. Good job.
So I've been playing for 7 years. My favorite part about sled hockey might be the physical aspect about it. I love being physical.
Everything hurts.
Yeah, my abs are on
Hips, yeah, hips. The hips. Give the hips a rest.
It's really good for our team too because it just puts it into perspective that hockey isn't the biggest thing in life. It puts it in perspective that caring for others and doing the little things and making someone's day is a lot bigger than what we do on the ice or winning games or anything. Is real people are our fans, and it's so cool to bring them in, and especially Conner. He's a great kid. He's a really big Michigan fan, and we're so excited to have him part of our team.
I said, when are you guys playing the game?
Our next game is next week.
Against who?
Against Penn State.
And thank you and welcome into the Pagula Ice Arena here in Happy Valley.
At this point in the season, obviously we're 10 games in. It's been we've learned a lot about how we are as a team. The group's gotten really close, and I think just sticking together, we have a really good team, and we find a way to win. And I think that's one thing that we take pride in.
Just compete, be dogs. We need guys who want to win. We need guys who want to compete. So just go in every night and play like it's your last game.
1-0 Penn State. They score! Tipped in front. Trying to work it out in front. Hayes scores!
Michael Hayes continues to dominate his 6th goal of the freshman campaign. Free puck downloaded the point. Looking turnaround shot. Whitelaw buries it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's hard being a young guy coming in as a freshman or a new guy that's young. It's obviously really hard, and I think all the young guys in our team have done a good job transitioning. Obviously, it's different than the junior level. It's way harder. It's more physical. The guys are stronger, but I think our coaches and everyone's bought in really well. So I think that's really helped all of us young guys to help be better and help make a positive impact on the team.
Slides over to Shifsky. Shot by Haiti. In behind the goal, and they score! Hayes! So the Michigan Wolverines extend their winning streak with a 6-5 win here in the 3rd period.
When we're connected, when we have attention to detail, when we're dialed in on the little things, and we're prepped to play, we're a really good team.
Opening faceoff goes the way of the Wolverines.
Well, when you go down early, you got to stick to your game plan still. And let's see how the Wolverines handle this adversity here in not so happy Valley right now. Now Jacob has it again. His shot, he scores!
Has the pass, and Werner has the goal!
As Duke comes in and shoots, and he scores! Tied the game. Michigan has come all the way back.
There's so many emotions and shifts in momentum in college sports. That's what makes it great.
A final score of 10-6, led by TJ Hughes with 4 goals.
We're an elite program, and our expectation is national championships. So you got to live that every single day, and take no days off.
Here at Michigan, we prioritize excellence, and that's one thing that we do on a consistent basis every day, and I think it'll keep the ball rolling for us.
What a win for the Michigan Wolverines.
What's funny is when you asked me what kind of went into the sweeps earlier in this, I thought of that meeting, and I think it directly goes into what we've done these past couple weekends is just, having those hard conversations and being honest with us, and being honest with us out of love is what is, driving our momentum right now. And we know that our best is going to be the only exception here, and we got to strive for it every day.
Good morning, you guys. Thank you again for being here.
We're at UMCU today at the credit union, just helping, give back to kids at the Mott's Children's Hospital, where, we're doing a little toy drive for them.
This is such an exciting day because it's packing day. At all of our branches, we had a toy drive, and members and friends and community members brought in their toys for the children at Mott Hospital, and we are so excited about it.
Oh, this is a great game.
Oh,
Go Dame.
Yeah.
It is fun. We played at our family.
That's a great
It's been a great morning. People here have been unbelievable. A lot of holiday spirits, giving back and helping out kids in need, trying to put a smile on their face when, times are tough.
So moms and dads will come up and be able to take home 5 gifts for the kiddo that's in the hospital and 3 gifts for any siblings that they have in the hospital. So it's
really awesome.
Yeah, how to take that burden away from having to go out or even think about it when you're sitting next to your kiddo.
Come on. That's sick.
Going to the toy store at Mott, they're able to pick out a toy, and it just makes that stay just a little bit better. And it's so important for us and our Give Back Committee to really be a part of that support base for our hospitals.
Michigan isn't what it is without its community. It's about giving back, it's about perspective, and we have the platform and we're put in the position to help out anyone in need. So, we're young, we're willing, so it's been great experience here, and it feels natural, it feels good to give back, and when you give, you get.
Go Blue!
Super important to, get a break. It's been a long semester, a lot of academic stress, and then obviously hockey stress as well. It's gonna be a great time seeing everyone, and I'm just excited to recharge and regroup.